Hello, beautiful beans. How are we today? Hope you've had a lovely weekend so far. We're back with mount farming because, hi, my name's Hannah, and I'm a collection whore. Oh, that's a lot of biddies. Oh, good lord. Thank you for also finding one of the new magical, sand. Oh, lord. Satellites that got put in. Hi, Mel. Hi, Selena. Hi, Sad. Hi, Swiffles. Hi, Bobbington. Hi, Guy. How's everybody doing? We've got our lovely little hunt. Oh, my lord. It's Sunday. Where is all the chaos coming from? Thank you for that, biddies. I think I added them for 50, 69, 100, 250, 500, and 1,000. And there's new little sound alerts for each of them. Yeah. I did find a couple of mystery mounts yesterday while I was downloading VODs and whatnot. So we've now made the count of 751. Airport? I'm not going to the airport. Like, you haven't known Sunday's your most chaotic day since year one. I mean, you're not wrong. I don't get it. Like, Sundays are meant to be the sleepy rest days. Why is everybody so chaotic on Sundays? I've been up 4 hours, the brain is hyper. That makes sense. That makes sense. We're gonna go to Dragon Soul. We're gonna try and get this silly Experiment 12B because this mount is the bane of my existence for this event. I also maybe kind of convinced myself to reroll Night Elf as my main yesterday, so I maybe kind of spent the entire day leveling up another druid and getting her gear because I want to be a pretty Night Elf. I mean, I can do that now because most of my guild is currently Horde, but we have cross-faction guilds and content and things now, so I can do that. And it's not a problem. Yay. So tired. That does seem to be the vibe today. Only on about 4 hours of sleep. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. Does everybody need to go get coffee? I could have race changed, yes. But that would have also then given me one less geared tune. And also money. I'm broke bitch until in about a month because I have things to pay for. So I did it the free 50 way. Though I was very tempted, I won't lie, because then I wouldn't have had to go get all of my wormholes again, and I wouldn't have had to, like, there's some items missing, and there's some bits and pieces, and I need to refarm for Jeeves. So, like, trust me, Saber, it was very, very, very tempting. But I was a good bean and did it the proper way. Busted out the good drugs for the migraines, only helped a little. I'm sorry, love. I'd say go lay back down, but if you're here, clearly laying down isn't helping. But please dip back out when you need. My pets. Pets. Oh yeah, I forgot I got Ravenlord pets. Pets? Hello? No pets? Oh, okay. Why are my pets broken? Where are my pets, Blizzard? No, I am Beastmaster. Blizzard, where are my kitties? Laying down at the moment, being in and out. Okie dokie. Yeah, it's hot for a guy, and it does, much like me, Summer, oh my lord. Summer and he do not get along nicely. It really is telling me no pets today. Okay, fine, I didn't want them anyway. Are they... They're not dead, right? I tried to... Oh, hi. Maybe that was my problem. My pets were dead. I'm such a good hunter, 10 of 10. Thank you for the sax, Mel. Do. Hi, Valera. Pretty mommy dragon. Ironically, the fact that the dragon aspects let us ride them is really odd in, like, mythological lore for dragons, because dragons usually consider themselves wise and above humans, and most would never dare to actually let a human cross their leg or cross their back. So, like, our wild dragons are kind of odd in that regard. It's awesome, but odd. Lots of people have made some really handy mount tools and things for the event. There's one called I think it's Missing Collection, and it tells you if there's like ones you could buy or reputation or bits and pieces that you may have forgotten. And I in fact found 2, because there were 2 reps I got during Remix that I guess I didn't ever bother with during Pandaria, that I didn't realize I had, and I could go back for the mounts. So I got 2 new ones from that, and then I got a 3rd one today, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, we bought a time walking one. We got the Grand Armored Wyvern from the Dominance Offensive, and then the Dire Horn from Sunreaver Onslaught, which I guess I forgot. We got this pretty green dragon we got from Classic yesterday. We did add to the collection. And now, because I have a main who is Alliance side, I could use my Sparkle Chicken. Hey Doc, how you doing? Bit proud to allow lesser being upon them. Yeah, I bring this up because I'm currently reading a series that is based around dragons. And one of them, she's a queen. She's a almost a sapphire blue dragon. Has this big thing about so basically only one of like the group of dragons will actually let a human ride them, or like ferry humans to a particular spot. The rest are like way too proud, and they're like, that this, you know, if we let you ride on us, then we're making ourselves like animals and rada. So yeah, love the synchronized backup dances. Thank you. I love hunters. I don't ever main a hunter, but I play one solely to collect all of the cute pets. Like that's literally it. To quote Krendor, I am a girl and I like collecting pets because pets are cute and fluffy and happy. And yeah, that's essentially me when it comes to a hunter. I don't ever actually play it. I just want the cute, pretty pets. Wild dragons are Titanborn, while godly, they are champions of all that dwell on Azeroth and take pride in that role. This is true. Hold on. We also have my other pets on my hunter right now. I think I have kitties. We've got the lynxes. Clearly, I was reading Stormlight when I got my kitties, because we have one named Kaladin and one named Tuft. And then we've got, I think it's the Storm Griffins. Yeah, Storm Griffin. Hey Smag! Fancy seeing you here. How you doing? We'll go the synchronized pair. Why not? Just checked, we've had 15 customers in the past 3 hours. The rain scared everyone away. Oh no! I mean, I don't blame people for not wanting to go out in the rain. I personally like it, unless I'm taking my wheelchair out, and then rain is the devil, because slippery, mushrooms. Just slapping Azoth around, no mount, Sag. Aww, rip. I have done none today because I decided I want to be an elf. So I was leveling an elf. So this will be my first run for the day. And hopefully you guys are good luck. Streamer luck, please. Not that that's ever really been a thing for me, but streamer luck, please. Phew. Squish. You need a squish. Hey Aflap, how you doing, beautiful bean? Do-do-do-do. That one. This one. Oh, we just off the pack. Dragon Soul? Yeah, I know her. I'm probably gonna be in Dragon Soul a lot this month. And I mean, a lot. And thankfully, like, it's a lower raid, so I can take all of the squishies in. And I've been trying to, like, slyly gear up a couple of extras to do Sub Ultra without a group, because there's one boss in there that slaps me. And I don't like it. My little hunter is wearing her heritage armor. I think she looks pretty cool. Right, I think that actually might be the one, Smeg. The star thing? Meant to not stand in the star things on the ground. And then they kind of like all smoosh in a circle in towards you. That boss. Running on 4 hours sleep because brain was active with Plague Fallout 4. Everybody in here is running on like no sleep. Because I didn't go to bed until like 4 a.m. either. And then definitely didn't the one with the Ring of Star things. It's you do the Andwood skip, there's the split, you go left and right, and I think it's on one side there. One side's the duo, and then the other one is the single guy, and it's the single guy that slapped me. Yeah, that one. I thought so. Sleep, what's that? Yeah, we don't know her. She's forgotten our phone number. The Sandman's kind of like, I know, we might need to have a talk with HR about him. I think he's like shirking his duties a little bit. Damaged my rogue too. Yeah, that one's a butt. Because I tried to take my Worgen in and she didn't quite have enough gear, despite, you know, being a boomkin, and like I got slapped. So I'm like, oh, okay. We'll just skip group for this or get a little bit more gear. Of her leg that needs physio. Ah, is that the thing with your foot? Or is that something new? Physios are great. I used to love my physio, and then he laughed. Now I don't want to find a new one because none of them will be as good as Ben. Come here, little dragons. Boop. Glad they made this bit shorter. And like, honestly, there are worse raids to be stuck farming. As much as people may not agree with me. Wait, Sandman, I need to watch season 2 of that. I believe we're still getting a season 3 as well. Oh, speaking of season 3s, Apothecary Diaries has been greenlit for season 3 today. Yay! It won't be for a while, but I'm happy. Yay. Because like the last episode only aired like yesterday. I think it's stacking debuffs. Yeah, that's the one, Smag. It's a butt. Cyberpunk Edgerunner has begun production of season 2. I still need to watch the first season of that. Oh, and finish Dr. Stone, because doesn't do we get a new season of that this month? I also need to finish Fire Force.
Hey, bitch!
No, what, Vagan? Also, hi, beautiful bean. I'm assuming that was a no to my comment about Dr. Stone? Freerin was also thingamabobbed. It's apparently January. Yes, more Freerin. So many good anime. So many anime on the back burner. I have like 6. Lucky Hannah strikes again. No more ZG. Congrats, Spag. At least I'm good luck for somebody. Actually, I have a friend I promised I'd go into Sanctum with because he wants the bow for his hunter. And it will drop for everybody but his hunter, apparently. Then I just came in, I'm in a complete chaos mood. That seems to be the vibe today, so welcome on in. Everybody's running on like no sleep and is overcaffeinated by the general vibe. Watching about 20-ish this season. Come on. God damn it! I hate this place! Why won't you give it to me? The swelling on my foot said not very noticeable, but she said she could feel my ankle swollen. It's my calf muscles that need physio. Ah, tight calves are a common thing with the neurospice, especially. We tend to be toe walkers, and we tend to like end up with like calves of steel. 60 new anime this summer season? Oh god. Imagine going to bed after 3 a.m. Yeah, that was me, Spag. Shh. Shh. Track 35 of them and watch maybe 5. That sounds about right. Have a new lightsaber, so I'm feeling great. Ooh, what color? What color did you pick? Let's go same, but I didn't get up to 11, so it balanced. No, I was definitely awake at like 8, but I didn't move out of the nice warm bed until 9, because I'm like, I'm cozy. We're gonna go cheat, and we're gonna go Dalaran, and we're gonna take the shortcut to Karazhan. To elevate it if I'm sitting. Good idea. Good idea. To Karazhan, to Karazhan. Kara's my next stop. If you're not bleeding the crystal red, are you even a Sith? Fair. The race to midnight? Bring it on, Smeg. Bring it on. See which one of us gets it first. You'll probably get all my streamer luck. Because I seem to be good luck for everybody else but myself in like the last 2 days. It's okay. Like I said, I had a good start. I had a good start. Do, do, do. Draw dungeon is on Mythic. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorites. I always forget I have this one until it pops up in my little... Elderfly, Hannah. Look at that sparkly moose. Well, ghosty moose, but still cute. The Spirit of Ekaro. You get him from archaeology in an event that's only around like once or twice a year. I always like Kara's vibes. As to say, but you can change the color, but I'm feeling red with this one. 1.5 or... I don't know. I feel like it's only around like twice a year. I could be wrong. I got mine forever ago, so eh. Embrace the red, Viking. Embrace the red. I mean, Guide always pretends to be the villain, so like, he'd tell you to go red. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Down the stairs. Pretends? Yeah, pretends. You're a teddy bear. As much as you like to pretend otherwise. How dare you? I dare. I'm the wife. I'm allowed to dare. What are you gonna do? Tell me I'm wrong? Also, for those that don't have it already, there is an Emberworm mount in Karazhan, a secret one. You see these pretty... Where are they? What crystals? These purple crystals? There's a heap of those. You've got to click within a certain time frame, and there's a Emberworm mount out of here, and I do believe it is affected by the drop rate buff right now. You're wrong, I'm an asshole. Alright, bring it on then. Bring it on. Thank you for the hat. Double checked, exactly 20 I'll definitely be watching, maybe another 2 or 3 to add. Yeah, the smoldering one. I never remember the names of them. Yeah, smoldering Emberworm. This one. Hi Lantern, how you doing? I thought it was 100% drop because I got it my first try, and so I brought like Guy and my brother in to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get you this mount, and yeah, it didn't drop, and I was like, wait a second, did I fuck it up? Goes and checks. Oh, it's not 100% drop rate. I just got super lucky. I felt so bad. Did wonder what those crystals were about and couldn't remember. Yeah, there. Oh, and a treat. Red Emberworm. How was your democracy earlier, Lantern? Were you fighting bugs or bots? Little tired, the usual? Yeah, that seems to be the vibe today. Everybody's underslept and overcaffeinated. And chaotic. Because it's Sunday, and apparently that's just the rules. Here's me expecting nice, chill little Sunday streams, and everyone's like, no, chaos. Okay. Pardon me. Carry on. Hey Shadow, how you doing? Welcome on in. Are you trying to get that in my head? Because that's gonna end up in my head. I'm doing good, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. A little bit sleepy, but other than that, not bad. We're hunting mounts. Mounts, 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 and oh look, more mounts. Crab Raven 24 hours, but on mute, so it's just crab dancing for no reason. Oh lord. Ah! Thank you for the plushies. Going after bugs, newest order, we need to liberate 2 bug planets and collect... Ooh! I haven't played Helldivers in a hot minute. I should do that again. Chaos! All the chaos. It's okay. We love the chaos. We embrace the chaos. Gonna jump over the railing and run down to midnight. Ah! Oh, fellas? What the hell? Why? I haven't even entered the room yet. Hunter pets. That's why. It's always the hunter pets. Oh, see? See? Butt pulls. Butt pulls for days. Just hunter problems. Have this in my head thanks to the new saber. Oh, what's in your head? Just like my doctor's hold phone music, it's not turned into an earworm this time though. That's always good. That's always good. Alright.
Kenobi!
Nope. Why, hello, General Kenobi, to you too. Nope, no midnight. Alright, what else we got? We can go out and do... Garrison. Oh, I don't have a garrison on this character. Wargramar then. Wargramar to Wargramar. They have a usable cooldown. Meh. Actual boots. So we should keep those, otherwise I can't find my boots in all of this mess. Where are my actual boots? Pedro, Pedro, Pedro. Pedro, 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 Pedro. Glad I started playing it again a lot more from the last time I played. Excellent! I will have to try and make some time for other games. I got appointments and things coming up and events and bits and pieces. Always stuff to do. Never enough time. We've got the 3-year streaming chaos this month. 3 years! Still can't believe it. Always. I mean, we're always busy. Even when we're not busy, we're busy. Hey Gav, how you doing? Do. I also just need eggs. Everything I want to bake requires freaking eggs right now, and we have a goddamn shortage, and I just... wanted to make cookies. Nope, need eggs. Was gonna make naan to go with the butter chicken. Nope, the recipe I was gonna use needed eggs. Wanted to make something else. Nope, also needed eggs. I'm like, god damn it. Tired from yesterday? That seems to be a vibe, Gav. Gav? I could what, I swear. No eggs? No eggs. I thought somebody had just gotten lazy with my delivery, and then I even checked DoorDash, and nope, nothing available. It's like, well, damn. I feel that free time is a rarity. It really is, like, especially as an adult. Like, everyone's like, but you're disabled, you stay home all the time. And like, yep, and I'm still forever doing stuff. Even when I'm not, it's usually because I don't have enough spoons. And even then, I'm not doing nothing because it's physically freaking impossible for me to do nothing. Also, you were uneven. Why? There we go. Time is precious and you use every moment of it. Exactly. Went to the Black Sabbath final concert. Nice. Busy eating the blades off the throat of the mountain. Best 12 hours of my life? Heck yeah. I'm glad you had a great time. No, there's a bread that's good with curries. If brain remembers right, it's just natural yogurt and flour. Yeah. I ended up making my cheesy garlic bread again, so I ended up using that instead. But I tweaked the recipe and ended up with like double the amount I normally do. It was great. Yeah, cheesy garlic jalapeno bread. Except we put, I crumbled up the rest of the paneer that I made and put it through the bread as well, which was also really interesting. Was not expecting that to work as well as it did. Food experiments are fun sometimes. See, this is the gold version of the dragon we got yesterday. This one came from Legion Remix. Super pretty. Need to buy eggs for baking. I forgot the eggs. Oh no! Can't see what that emote is. Is that an omelet, Smeg? Pocket hand? Pocket hand! Okay. Hello from the pocket. It's nice and cozy in here. Do. Right. Oh, garlic bread, even better. Zoom. We're gonna plunk ourselves right here with this little group and wait for the big firebug to spawn. Hey Thad, how you doing, beautiful bean? You plushie? Thank you. Its eyes move with mine. It's a little creepy sometimes. And a treat. Thank you for the treat. Ooh, what's on the menu for breakfast? Cereal's not bad. Cereal's not bad. I kind of forgot breakfast and then ate a pepperoni pizza at like 3 o'clock this afternoon. Oops. It's been a day, okay? Yeah, I got smart and I keep a stash of like frozen pepperoni pizzas in the freezer now. Absolutely worth it. Do. We've just spent the week mount hunting, mostly. Did a little bit of leveling earlier today because I decided I want to be a night elf now. I had to go finish leveling one of my druid army. And gear. Shouldn't do too bad. I got back to like 642. My main is 671, so we're not too far behind. Especially for like one day. This mount, this is the one that I'm still hunting. This one also becomes a druid form. This red one on the end here. The last one from Dragonflight that I need. And then I can make my druid look like this. While it's flying. I need it! Indeed. So far we've gotten 7 mount drops since... Oh, speak of the bub. Did I hit it? This time I hit it. I hope I hit it. Find out in a second. Yep, but no mount. No! Alright, back this way we go. So 7 drops with the buff. And we're up to 751 in total. Because my name's Hannah and I have a mount collection problem. But it's fun, so... I suppose better to be a digital hoarder than a physical hoarder, because at least poor Gaiden doesn't have to deal with all my junk. Mount drop, I'd hit that. I thought I was in the pocket, Viking. Or do you have earbuds in as well? Way easier to digitally hoard. Yeah, you're just as much of a digital hoarder as me though, so you can't judge. But I did break 750, so my original total was only counting my horde side mounts. It was not counting my alliance one, so it was not an accurate total. And way worse than you. Yes, you are. And you're a bad influence. Streaking through. Have a good time with D&D today, Antan. Thank you for the streak. And then I found 2 mounts from reputations that I didn't realize I had yesterday, and I scurried off and bought those. And then I got this one from time walking this morning. We added 3 overnight. Fucking awful influence, told my sister that recently. You have D&D? Ah, how did D&D go then? We are on Mythic, in we go. Just a Star Wars collector. Books, games, and mostly WoW, like mounts and pets and transmogs and WoW. WoW is usually my worst digital collection. I'm just getting my money's worth, right? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Come on, Mr. Bone Boy. Wakey wakey. Eggs and bakey. It was short today because our DM double booked. Oh no. Have a good luck, Aflaf. Grab a coffee. It's groceries day. Ah. Need to do that next week. So you're my Twitch recommended. Nice to meet you. Aw, that's so sweet. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. We're just doing some mount farming. We have the collector's bounty buff for WoW right now. And of course, being a mount collector, I'm taking full advantage of that. And is my current go to walk, pal? Aww. I love when you guys say you're either putting me in your pocket or you're leaving me on so you can go sleep. I don't know how you sleep with me on, but like, I'm on it. It's so cute. Though I may go back to bed because I got up at 6:30 a.m. for it and didn't sleep that much. Bed is a good idea. Wow, brain. Sleep seems to be lacking around here today. So if you can get some extra Z's, definitely do. For those that are sticking around, please hydrate, grab yourselves a snack, stretch, take your meds if you haven't. Get some caffeine if you need the go-go juice. Do all of the good self-care stuff first, then come back to stream. Ah! Ooh, 91%. Congrats on the catch. You caught yourself a Hanamae. Oh, that's Hellfire done. What else is on my list? Ooh, told. And of course my Dalaran Hearthstone is on cooldown for 2 minutes. This is fine. Recently made a US WoW ult, so I'll have to redo the War Within main story quest before I can do anything. Ah, yes. Yes. Thankfully it's not too bad. Could be worse. Could be worse. My balls got you? But that they did. Nearing 12k books in the library and have slowed down substantially since I broke 10k at the start of the year. And by slowed down, I mean I'm not cataloging 10 to 15 a day anymore. I still acquire hundreds of new books every week. Yeah, Guide has a hoarding problem. I wonder where I got that from. So thank you for the luck, Antan. Alright, Hearthstone. We're killing things too fast. And I'm not a druid, so I can't just dream walk. So we're still trying to get, there's 11 remaining that are affected by the buff. So we're trying to get the pony and the mount out of Sanctum. We're trying to get the jailer mount from Sepulture. We're trying to get the gear disc from Tazavesh. The mount from King's Rest. There's one missing from Antorus, which I hate Antorus. It can stay there and burn until Legion Remix for all I care. Trying to get the second mount from Gul'dan. Use a monk for Tazavesh? Yeah, I'm aware of the Death Touch trick. I have a couple for Tazavesh. Also, Holy Paladin. There's the Blessing of Summer trick, and there is one with a rogue as well. Somebody mentioned yesterday. I can't remember what the trick for that one was. Something with Assassination Rogue. Do you own the Borealis port ring? Yes, but not on this character. I think my main druid has it. Sudden death talent, that's the one. Imagine sleeping, not it being 9:33 for me, and I haven't slept all night. That seems to be the common theme today. Everybody's had like no sleep, everybody's running off a crack ton of caffeine, and we're all little chaos goblins. So welcome on in, you'll fit in well. Today's cheaper items I can get with my customer account card are grapes, eggs, oranges, lemonade, kidney beans, Welsh cakes, and sliced chicken. Nice! You trying to defeat the Library of Congress? We believe in you, don't let Congress win. I mean, when they keep pulling books all the time, somebody's got to keep backups somewhere, right? Actually, you know what? Shortcut. Well, shortcut adjacent. 2 mounts completed, about 10 left I need, but it's 78 attempts now and need sleep. Ooh, see, I've gotten 7 so far. I have 11 left. Well, I'm gonna say 10 because honestly, the one at the end of August can just, and Taurus could just stay there until Remix for all I care. I just, no. Nope, I don't want it. I don't care. It can stay there. I'm gonna pretend it doesn't exist. I don't have the skips for it because I didn't do Legion, not Legion, I didn't do Taurus back in the day. I did Legion, but we stopped before August released. So I skipped a lot of that, and I don't want to do it. Keep his account wide? Yeah, I know they're account wide, but I don't have it is the problem, and I really don't want to do it. I'm willing to do a lot of crazy things in WoW. I have the Insane, I have Bloodsail Buccaneer, or Bloodsail Admiral, sorry. I have a lot of really grindy stuff, and just that Antaurus fight is just one I really, really don't want to do. Have the skips and it's still bad? Yeah. I have a friend who has them. I might bully him into taking me along as well when he does it, but we'll see. Got a hand from a guildie to do Iron and get the skip. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's something I'll probably do. Thankfully, I have I now have the Sepulchre skip. I don't have Sanctum yet, which is fine. Wait, oh, because it's down here. I was gonna say, where's my portal? But I'm looking in the wrong spot. I've obviously had Blackrock and Hellfire. I've got Nighthold. So, like, some of them aren't too bad. Need to do the old main story quest stuff because there's a lot of glamorous stuff. Oh, yeah, Shadowlands has amazing transmog. A lot of people are a little bit traumatized from Shadowlands because it was a grindy pain in the ass back in the day. I didn't play Shadowlands, I skipped it. So I don't have the trauma that poor Smeg here has about Shadowlands, and it has some of my favorite zones and transmogs in it, and mounts. Obviously, Night Fae. Night Fae is my jam. The Wilderling mounts, so the little Falcors are just the cutest, and the moths. The moths. And all of like the fairy druid fae themed mog was just 10 of 10. The Venthyr mogs are amazing. I'm so on the Necrolord stuff. And the Kyrian stuff is also adorable. I love it. It's so pretty. There is, however, some cheeses you can do with the Covenants once you have one at max level, which is nice. So you don't have to do the full grind multiple times anymore, which is a blessing. But yeah. Thank you for the treat. Transpog, sorry, MDI. That's fine. I did some time in Final Fantasy. You're all good. You're all good. Please stop farming mounts. I'm close to reinstalling. Do it. Do it, Thad. Do it. And you can't make me stop farming mounts. It's my happy place. How dare you? Cheese. Before the War Within, the last I played WoW was Wrath of the Lich King, so there's a lot I've missed. Wrath was great. I started just before BC. I loved Wrath. It's still one of my favorite expansions. Wait, door. Wakey wakey. Let me in! Hello? There we go. Off to visit the War Chief? Ah, good luck, Smeg. Alright, I'm sorry. It's okay, it's okay. Don't forget to install Classic as well for the Sparkle Dragon. Oh yeah, the green Sparkle Dragon. So for those that aren't aware, if you install Cataclysm Classic for the pre-patch and you complete a Pandaren Monk on the starter island, you will earn yourself the Showhouse Sage Serpent in retail. All you have to do is complete one character. You just have to get to the end of the quest line and get yourself to Orc and you're done. Remount. For Warcraft 3 was invested in art. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Some of the best story. And now we have Bolvar, and I'm like, I don't like Bolvar. Give us Arthas back. Gonna go this way, and we're gonna use the skip because I am not running the whole damn place. Shadowlands did Arthas dirty. Yeah, I agree. Search your feelings, come to the dark side. We have WoW. What Viking said. Actually, Thad, I've got a story for you. I got both the Glacial Tidestorm and Gmod in the same day. 2 runs apart. Like I got the Glacial's Tidestorm on one character. I immediately went back in on the second character. I got Gmod. Now I'm back here with the new Rubian's Earth and Void stuff, Xalatath showing feet, so I'm missing so much lore. I'm also, despite again playing as long as I have, I'm horrible with lore. I sit there and poke at Guy and be like, oi, what did I miss again? I cannot keep up on the lore. There's too much of it now. So I don't blame you. I'm not sure why all the War Within stuff happened, I'm just here. We can blame the Shadow Priests for that one. It's the Shadow Priest's fault. They did it. Missing the most important piece of lore. Shadowlands was an overcompensation from a gutted Rider team to try and recover some of the damage Frasabi did to the characters when he was still in charge of writing. Yeah. Be interesting to see how it goes with Metzen back. Magical Pink Wheelchair Khadgar. Fucking Shadow Priests. Yeah, blame the Shadow Priests. Played it for 20 years. I can't, man. Says who, Thad? Says who? Join the dark side. We have cookies and garlic bread. As I run around on my priest. Yeah. Yeah, I also have a priest. Lady! Can we shorten the RP? Blizzard, please. Blizzard, please. It did this when it was current. I know it already. And actually my favorite, I have obviously game sounds off because I cannot listen to Soli's little speech for like the 15 freaking minutes on that fight for one more day. I will probably put my head through my desk if I have to listen to that same voice line over and over and over and over and over again. So we have music instead, so nobody else has to get driven insane by constant RP. Do-do-do-do. Oop. I will say, I love the catch-up mechanics, because obviously we've had catch-up mechanics for a while, but the current ones aren't half bad, especially with the Valor Stones and the keys and everything. So I took a character from like level 74 to 642 in a day. For level 80 and high level 642 in a day. What I've heard about Shadowlands, it was an amazing concept and design on paper, but its execution was beyond terrible and made so many people jump ship. Exactly. Exactly that. Oh, no, no. Thank you for the treat, Bobbington. I'll grab one in a sec. Buckley floor, I want one. I mean, we could try to get the Suramar elves to make you one, Doc. It is very pretty. But the runes around the edges and then the ones in the middle. And then obviously the dome underneath. Like, this one is so multifaceted. It's so pretty. Hey, Samby, how you doing? How's it going with the RNG for you? Not too bad. Like I said, we've gotten 7 from the event so far, which is actually pretty good because most of my friends have gotten, like, 1. It's an illusion. Oh yeah, Suramar is a gorgeous zone. If we do not get Suramar themed housing stuff, I will riot. You cannot give us both and then not give us Suramar themed. Ah, okay. No mountain here either. That's okay. Next one. What do we got? Nope, screw Antorus. We can go do Tassavash, Sanctum, or King's Rest. Yeah, riot. We're gonna riot. Let's start a riot. A riot. Oop. To Xantala, to Xantala. How you doing today, Sammy? Hope you're having a great weekend so far. I'm glad I never have to run to Zara Laura again. Because holy heck, that was too long. Yes, I know there's the Jaina skip, but when you still needed Gmod, you still had to run that whole damn thing anyway. It was huge gutting after the firings of the very high-level people after the scandals, plus Kodik exerted a lot more influence to try to hire monetize WoW, push for dark design patterns in retention, more time gating, locking in covenants. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, if he could have gotten away with like a battle pass for WoW, he probably would have. Gonna lurk so I can get a wink of sleep. Probably not. Aww. Good luck. I hope you get some sleep. It was so nice to meet you. And good luck with your own mount drops when you get back to them. He tried. Yeah, I know he tried, and thankfully that got squashed. But obviously it got put through for Diablo. But yeah, honestly, I wanted to like D4. Being Aussie, the ping made it unplayable. I literally couldn't play. Like, I was sitting on 450 ping and constantly rubber banding. Like, I actually gave up on Diablo 4. Now, WoW ping I'm used to. I sit at about 188 MS normally, and I'm used to that. It's been that way since BC, but, like, Diablo was severely unplayable. And I don't know why it was that bad, because D3 was fine. I did beta for that. D3 was flawless. D4, however, nothing but server problems for me. D4 story was fine. Nothing after that, yeah. Cody can sink in one of his yachts. Have you seen the memes where they basically give him Gallywix's face? Because yes. Context of being a game dev for 27 years, worked with the WoW team during BC and LK and good friend. Ah, so you have all the info. Still not played D4. I like D3 and still play it. I like D3. D3 was good. And the OGs, naturally, because that was like my first big foray into PC gaming was the old SimCity collections. And I don't mean like the current Sims, I mean like Sim Safari, Cruising SimCity, SimCity Builder, those old Sims. And the D1 and 2 Battle Chest. My aunt bought it for me and I was hooked from there. That's really cruel to Gallywix. More tea than I knew what to do with. Totally fair. I have a couple of those moments myself. Mostly QA. So there's definitely a lot of dirt on teams, and which it gets really unfortunate, especially when it's indies and you're like, I want to support you on this, but no. Hey Zai, how you doing? Currently playing D3 again? Let's go, Samby. Yep, QA. That's how I started. I love my QA teams. Not enough. I will say a lot of people do not appreciate their QA teams a lot. And you definitely learn which ones do and which ones don't real quick. I felt sorry for a couple that I've worked with because they were doing their best. And upper management was the problem, unfortunately. There were definitely times where we've looked at artist time and certain things. We're like, have you slept this week? Are you okay? Do we need to call in help for you? Because I'm concerned. Do we need a welfare check? Because I feel like we need a welfare check. It's almost always upper management. Yep. It's sad because I love the job. I do. I love breaking things. I love fixing things. I like doing things I really shouldn't in games, and I'm unusually good at it. But, yeah. I have coffee. Ooh, excellent. Have to go to work. Love your faces. Love your face too, Viking. Hope work treats you well. QA teams know they can come to me as a senior director of software engineering and throw hands on their behalf. Heck yes. That's what we love to hear. And honestly, all bosses should be like that. And it saddens me that there's
Goodbye,
a lot that are not like that.
May the force be with you.
And may the force be with you too. No word mount to Antorus. Good luck, Smag. I break stuff often. I have no clue how though. I mean, that's also fair. Yeah, my last project I had 220 odd hours in the first couple of weeks, and we basically just got locked out of the playbook. Like, nothing was said to us, nothing was done. We put in our work, we did our time, and we basically got kicked out of it. Like, yeah, sorry, we're going public now. We're like, cool. Thanks, I guess.
I'm lurking over here. Always lurking.
Have a good luck, Thad. You're amazing. You're amazing, Thad. Right back at you. What? FF is lacking in design? Yes. Yes. See, I love that, you know, Candy and, you know, chat, we were all talking about how we wish that WoW devs would take some leaves out of Final Fantasy's book and Final Fantasy wants leaves out of our designers' books. And honestly, it's really cool seeing how different communities can appreciate what other communities have and be like, hey, we want that. Can we have some of that? Broke Maya and had to ask the teacher. He'd been a user of Maya for many years and used it professionally in the games industry. He looked at what I'd done and was baffled. I've done that once, and I did that to a teacher in my programming classes back in high school. It took him a month to mark my assignment. I felt so bad. I mean, follower dungeons? This might be a controversial opinion, but I like the follower dungeons. I think they could still be, like, they're still missing something, but I do actually like them. Final Fantasy's telegraphing, for instance, we need some more of that. That would be great. And I know that Candy was saying that design-wise, Final Fantasy is lacking for a lot of their boss fights, and that, like, we have really pretty arenas and fights and rooms and environments, whereas Final Fantasy has all the pretty stuff out in the world, but not so much for the big fights. And I'm like, yeah, I can see that. I like them too. Yeah, I agree. I like them, but they could definitely be more. They're just, I can't quite put my finger on what it is that it's missing, but it's missing something. Nyalotha too, the design and the sightlines as you walk around, it's just fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, the first time I walked into Ardenwald, I'm like, this is amazing. This is beautiful. There's so many gorgeous zones where I'm just like, I'm just gonna sit and look for a while. I know we did a fly around on stream one day where we were just looking at all the skyboxes, for instance. And we're like, this one has stars and this one has this, and look at the moons in the new ones. Then you get the old god sphincter part. Yeah, I mean, they have to keep you on your toes, right? The skies are so good. They are. They are. I love them. I also like that they've tried to broaden activities for everybody. So we've got PvP, we've got mythic dungeons, we've got raids, but then we've got fashion events. We have Trial of Style, we have the secret mounts, and honestly, as one of the secret finders, like I helped with the last one, those are amazing. Absolutely will do your head in, and it will drive you mental trying to solve some of them, but they are amazing. And to think that there are thousands of community members working together. We had shifts because we had our EU crowd and our US crowd, and so like the US crowd would leave. Okay, this is what we think our hint is. This is what we've been working on. Good luck, guys. We'll see ya in like 8 hours. And we'd rotate off. And like we had to crack out spies handbooks. We had to crack out old school lore. Like we dug into some really obscure parts of WoW again in order to get the incognito. And then, you know, we had little quest lines like the Link Easter egg and a heap of others. We visited some old NPCs and got a little bit feelsy. We cracked out the ciphers. Like, it was so much fun. I drove poor guy crazy for like the couple of weeks, but like it was so good. Community driven events are the lifeblood of MMOs. Yeah. Guildy just got the blazing drake. Guildy's awake the drake's achieved. Let's go. Grats to your Guildy. There's some secrets that have been planned since vanilla that are still not out yet. I also know that the incognito is technically not finished either. Josh won't tell us what is left. We have to wait and see, but that is technically not finished either. Because for those of you that do have it, you'll notice that there is the little number console on the back that we used to solve some of the puzzles in the catacombs. That is the single hint we got. He will not tell us more. But, yeah. He also designed Lucid Nightmare. And I know how much you guys had fun watching me get lost in that maze. Alright, let's go to Shadowlands. To Shadowlands. And honestly, we kind of baffled him a little bit because we did brute force a couple of those puzzles, and we don't actually know the answers to how we were meant to originally solve them. Like, we're still sitting there going, how was this originally meant to be done? Like, one of them we actually solved by translating it into other languages to see if certain syntaxes still lined up. And whether certain wording was important. And that's how we did solve a couple of them. I absolutely appreciate the ones who were the cipher heads because my brain just said no. I tried, I really did, but there are some well and truly complicated parts of that was out of my brain depth. But they did amazing. They absolutely did amazing. Tazavesh. Yeah, I did enjoy that. Oh, stinky ad. We'll be back in 3 minutes while I fly. And Bobby just like, brute force, burn it. And actually, we did pretty much burn. There was one puzzle, it would explode in our faces, so like a lot of people took a lot of deaths trying to solve that puzzle. And we spent a lot of gold. Holy crap, the amount of gold we spent on that secret is a little bit ridiculous. I'm curious to know like what the community total would have been on that, because I know I spent at least 100k on that puzzle. Ew, deaths on a puzzle. Okay, so it was like a little code chest. So basically you had to drag statues onto pressure pads. And the amount of rats that would come out when the pressure pads released gave you the first piece of the code. And if you kept trying to brute force it, the machine would blow up in your face. And so people would just keep trying to brute force it. They're like, well, maybe this, because somebody wondered whether it was something to do with like the amount of damage we took when it exploded. Let's just say it was there were so many different ideas thrown out. And some really creative ones too. Like there was a couple of like red herrings. Like there was one of the, you know, the match 4 color puzzles in there, and I know that at least a couple of us sat there for considerable amount of hours trying to see whether there was actually anything to that. There wasn't. It was a lie, but we tried. Number of rats? Yeah. But the thing is there were 2 different types of rats that spawned as well. there were the rats that were already in the catacombs and then the ones that spawned when you dragged the pressure plates over. But you had to figure out the right pressure plates too. You couldn't just put them on anyone willy-nilly and have it work. Like, dude, it ended up being that we were part of Josh's dissertation. It was actually a social experiment. He did actually like link the whole thing to us after the fact, and I believe he was gonna give us a rundown on his notes on like everything after, and I haven't heard. It's probably in the Discord somewhere. But yeah, we were pretty much lab rats in this one, and it was actually still really cool. Even learning the motivations and like this is kind of awesome. And what a way to do it. Like, I know there was that one plague that was also a social experiment, right? The blood plague? And like, it's a really interesting way to do them. Oh, they like stick a bunch of random gamers in and see what they do with this thing. I'm pretty sure whatever happened with the blood plague, we pretty much failed whatever expectations they had for us for that one. Yeah, it was fun. August, good luck. Like I said, I'm ignoring that one until remix. No, I don't want to. I refuse. Nope. I do not know how to play Hunter, in case that is absolutely not apparent to anybody. Here, mister. Your turn. I love that I get 3 of his glowy blue sword. Blizzard, I think you took the double drops a little bit too seriously there. Or I suppose literally would probably be the better word there. Zoom! Go, little turtle! I love that we got speedy turtles. Like, I love that some of them are still slow, like the sea turtle, but I like that some of the newer turtles are just speedy as heck. So I can only imagine the noise his tail makes, because it's bobbing, like, left and right and up and down as he's running. Like, that's gotta make it a god-awful crunch in this concrete, right? Some of those buggers can move? They absolutely can move. They bite, too. They're kind of nasty. I get it, though, because, like, we're disturbing them. They're like, hey, this is my piece. Go away. I am really intrigued to see Tazavesh come back for season 3, because again, I didn't do Shadowlands in the day, and I was literally saying before Collectors, before the Turbulent Timeways release that I wanted the Pirate Dragon as a mount, and then we got the Pirate Dragon as a mount. And I was like, you know, running this back in the day would have been really cool. And then they're like, oh, here, have it as a Mega Dungeon. I'm like, wait, what? They're like, Blizzard, can you get out of my brain? Also, housing. If they screw up housing, I'm going to be very, 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 very sad. It's looking good from what I've seen so far. Like I said, it looks a lot like Wildstar, but if they mess it up, I'm going to be very, very sad. I'm also curious what kind of like retroactive stuff we'd get. Because, you know, some of us have things like Lore Master. Can you imagine if we got like books and scrolls and things for like related to like some of the quests we completed, or like furniture, like bookcases based on like the amount of quests completed or something? Because that would be really nifty. Yeah, I see that face, Smeg. I see that face. It can't be that bad, surely. Right? He can't be that bad. Horror is melee? Oh, good thing I'm not. Oh, I suppose you're a warrior. I'm like, good thing I'm not melee. I swapped back from my monk. So I'm a boom chicken. I genuinely do not like any of it. Understandable. Understandable. And I wonder, it's going to be really interesting to see the response based on those of us that did it and those that didn't. Like, will the people that are enjoying it be the ones that weren't traumatized by it the first time? Or is it just going to suck as bad as it did the first time? I guess we'll find out. There's also one other dungeon in Season 3's rotation that I haven't done. The Halls of Atonement? Is that the one that's called, the one I'm thinking of? I think it's a Shadowlands dungeon? Question mark? Mine HOA? What is that one from? Or was it BFA? I missed BFA and Shadowlands. I did a little bit of Draenor. So what's Shadowlands? Fenthi themed. I thought so. Because it looked Fenthi themed. So that one will be interesting, I guess. Which reminds me, there's definitely a couple that I need to, like, go in and do just for shits and giggles. Because I don't think I've ever stepped foot into a couple of dungeons. What have we got? Food. Food guy's this way. 2 dungeons per zone. Ah, gotcha. Potions. Your food. Hello. Your music. Buddies, do you mind? I'm just trying to carry some loot around here, jeez. I don't have beef with you. Ooh, weapon. For that end. Fellas, do you mind? Can imagine how annoying this would have been back in the day. I'm assuming because they had a lot more health than they do now, and I'm gonna assume they took forever to kill. Did you just have, like, a tank escort whoever was carrying items and one stay with the ads, or what's the strategy on that? I'm kind of curious. Boop. Yeah, buy my sword. Thank you. Wink. Run. Run. I think it just sucked. Fair enough. That's an acceptable answer. I'll take that. Because honestly, this is how long it is now. I can only imagine how long this place took back in the day. Oh, right. You've already given me the password. Oops. A fire oasis. I will say this fight was interesting, like this boss. They tried something. I don't know whether they succeeded, but they definitely tried something with this one. Fresh soy sauce in my eye, now it feels funny. Oh no! Okay, Gul'dan, cough up. Good luck. Yeah, I still have one left from Gul'dan. Come on. Get through the RP, please. There needs to be like an option at like the start of the dungeons, whether you want RP or not. Also, like, dungeon exits like Diablo. Like the little portals at the end. Just boop yourself back out. Yes, I know about the group trick and bits and pieces, but... eh. Like Sylv. Satisfying death of him in the game, though. Yeah. I was a little underwhelmed by that Sylv ending. I was like, wait, what? That was it? There's been a couple of those where it's like, oh, that was all we got? Okay. No mount? Damn. Time to jump off the tower for the quick rest. Sail! Ooh. Precisely. I was half expecting that and I half wasn't, and that scared the crap out of me. Thanks, Meg. Do. Missed. Now for the big guy. Come here, buddy. Free fall nap? Oh my... That's one way to put it, Doc. I'm free napping. What we need is a nice relaxation trebuchet. Yes. I'm just gonna go with yes. My brain does not want to comprehend how a trebuchet would be relaxing, but I'm just going to agree with you. I'd be like, yes. I wonder if we could, like, do, like, you know, the giant plastic bubbles? Can we make a comfortable version of those? That have, you know, no risk of a splatterfying death at the other end? Just yeet us in the bubbles so we can, you know, fly through the clouds and check out a sunset or something while in our little trebuchet bubble? Because that would be cool. The Arc of Travelers, so long you fall asleep. Enough cheese and it's 4 steepy time. This is true. Trebuchet means you don't gotta climb a tower for a free fall nap. Also true. Also true. I love that we're back to the trebuchet. Oh, I love you guys. Never fail to make me laugh. Exactly, landings tomorrow problems. Deal with that when you wake up. Oh, jeez. Or like Trebuchet. Oh dear. Come on, dudes. We need your portals. Buzz. Sail. Boop. Do. Sneak through all the Molochs. Add quote landing is tomorrow's problem. I think it's quote space add. I'll double check and see if I can add an alias for that. I don't think I can because it's a built-in of StreamerBot, but I will give it a crack. There you go. We only really got 54 quotes. I expected us to have more. That's no way I forget things. It's because Zoomy Brain goes nyum. Thoughts come in, thoughts go out. They don't stick in my head for long enough to actually stay sometimes. Precisely. Guide says that my squirrels drive a Mack truck. And thoughts on the move? Exactly. Precisely, precisely. Like, he's watched the Mack truck stop mid-sneeze, like, literally, a squirrel thought came through my brain. I was literally mid-sneeze, like, mid-chew, like, the bit. And it just dead stopped. And he's just like, wait, what the heck just happened? Rocker has to say these nuts. Please quote that one. Please quote that one. I love that. He's not wrong though. He's not wrong though. Make way, squirrels. Perfect. And actually, we're debating on whether they're still squirrels or if we're upgrading them to 3 raccoons in a trench coat. Because I think with the amount of chaos they cause sometimes, they're 3 raccoons in a trench coat. Yeah, he actually got to see the physical embodiment of the squirrels taking a sharp right turn and like the thought just stopping, and he's like, what the hell? And I'm like, uh-huh. Welcome to my brain. He's like, that was wild. Uh-huh. Oh, it was great. Absolutely great. I was mid-sneeze, not like mid-build-up, literal mid, like, snot coming out my nose sneeze. I don't even know how, like, physiologically that freaking worked. Because it just died. It wasn't like when you, like, you force stop a sneeze. Like, it didn't hurt or anything. There was none of, like, that pop or the build-up or anything. It just, the sneeze died. Like, it just stopped. The squirrel came through like from screech. Yep, accurate. It was something. Time for the longest boss fight in history. I don't have enough monks for this. Thought occurred to her and the sneeze stopped. Full stop. Yep. Hasn't happened again since. Like, the first time it's happened, and the only time it's happened, but you may get a repeat one day. Was that the, oh fuck, I forgot my laundry day? Is that what the thought was? I feel like it was laundry, because it was something stupid. His brain was like, nah, we're done. Ring ring, hello, send in more monks. I only have 2 level 80 monks. I need to work on my 3rd. I have one started. Her name is Windle. She's also an elf, and she's cute as heck. But I just don't have her like leveled or geared yet. Actually, we might go bring Ida in. We'll do Tazavesh again. Oh, this is gonna take forever. I had a similar event recently, but it was different. Yeah, it wasn't anywhere near as extreme as that first one. But there's definitely moments where brain finally clicks in and I remember something like, fuck, laundry. I forgot my washing. Runs off. Like, my new washing machine sings to me, but because the door is closed, and this one's like a lot newer than my old one, it's super quiet. And so with my old one, you could hear when that fucker stopped. Like, I had a monsoon in my laundry every time I did laundry, okay? And the new one is so freaking quiet. It does this little sing thing. If I have my earbuds in and like music or a game going, I don't hear it sing at me. So it's like 4 hours later, fuck, laundry. Right. I need to start setting a reminder or something for that because I just don't hear it go off. The things you miss when you upgrade to white goods. Like, you'd think I would enjoy the fact that it's quieter, and my brain's just like, now I can't hear when my laundry stops. Hey Panzer, how you doing? Praying for the most boring boss fight in the world. Sounds like it needs a brick inside to make more noise. Oh no. No. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. All follows are anonymous, so if you'd like to just stay lurking, please feel free. No need to jump in and out yourself if you don't want to. But if you do, feel free to let us know how your weekend's going. Why You need more coffee, Panzer. Hi, Izap. Welcome on in. Alright, we're definitely bringing Monk back in for the next one, because no. Wait, did you kill my pets? Oh, they're not dead. It despawned my pets. That's interesting. Alright, Soli. Brain being brain. Be brain, stop being brainy. We don't like that. I don't remember what half my... Oh, thank you for the treat. Anonymous follows classic 3 squirrels in a trench coat move. We love to see it. Yeah, because like... I have noticed that a lot of people will wait until after stream is done to follow because you know, they're usually lurkers or they don't feel like interacting and like they don't want to follow because then that forces interaction. And so like I never want my lurkers to feel like they have to interact if they don't want to. I am a serial lurker. I do not have the brain to socialize in a lot of streams, unfortunately, so like I totally get it. And sometimes you just vibe with someone but you don't actually want to like say anything and like ruin it for yourself, you know? So like anonymous follows. Ooh, a 9% chance. Good try, good try. Redeems this in-game yells or redeem. Oh god, no. No and no. I would murder you in your sleep, Smeg. Oppose me and be extinguished. You are nothing. Yes, the sound is off for a reason. No. No. As you can see, the little spam of red behind me. This is why I've not said anything, even though I was here before start. That's okay. Like I said, let people view and partake in content the way they want. We knew a streamer that would deliberately call people out. It was really rude, and it made me literally stop supporting them because they would force lurkers to participate, and I'm like, that's not how you get people to support your content. Hi, Free. How you doing? The squirrels will distract you? I mean, you guys are distracting me, so like, yes, Meg, yes. Partake in this? What am I partaking in, Free? Are you bringing me pizza? Because yes. I'm very food motivated. You bring me pizza and I will absolutely give you a hug. Hey, Free, partake in, oh my gosh. And then he comes and gives me a hug. Oh. You too. Smeg's giving Free farts and Free's giving me hugs. Makes sense, but I also imagine Hannah as being tailed by a team of trench coat squirrels at all times. That would be cool. Could they be like Beauty and the Beast style squirrels in trench coats and be like little magical servants? Because that would be amazing. We don't have squirrels, have raccoons in Australia, but you can bet your sweet ass that if the cat distribution system got a little confused and sent me a baby raccoon instead of a kitten, I would absolutely keep the baby raccoon. I've already told Guide if he finds a baby trash panda, he's welcome to bring it home. Give me the baby trash pandas. Or baby possum. We have some really cute possums in Australia, though. Actually, even opossums are pretty cute. I know a lot of people think they're not, but they are actually super cute. I like them. And squirrels. Though we don't have squirrels either. Hey, Well, welcome back. Ah, oh, this boss. How's it going? It's going. Sleepy because nobody in chat slept well, apparently. So that's just Sunday vibes for us. Almost dead? Yeah, it's getting there. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Mel. Well, Australia doesn't have squirrels. I never thought to ask. No, we don't have squirrels. We get like sugar gliders and possums and lots of birds, like a lot of birds. Koalas, kangaroos. But yeah, no squirrels. At least no native squirrels. We might have like some in zoos or something, but yeah, no wild squirrels. All the burbs. I get butcher burbs and minor birds and bush turkeys and magpies and plovers. and rainbow lorikeets and rosellas and cockatoos, cockatiels, kookaburras. Those are Guy's favorite. Those are monkey birds. And that's just the ones like that are frequent around my house. Oh, ibises. So bin chickens. What about the ibises? Shouty boys. Yes, shouty boys. Forgot who, but I said to someone that you're a Disney princess. Yes, because the birds around my house like me. Even the plovers won't swoop me. They've got babies at the moment. And Mama Plover likes to like camp out front of my front door. Like, lady, that's the worst possible spot for you to be, but like, okay, Mama. That's what makes you happy. Josh pandas are adorable. Used to raise them every year. Aww. Even went to bed early and awoke. I'm sorry, Free. We need to fire the Sandman. They're clearly, like, not doing their job properly at the moment. I think I was there for that, Free, because I think it was about the magpies, because they'll let me hand feed them. And they'll, like, come and sit on my front door, and they'll, bring their babies around and make me babysit. They'll be like, yeah, we're just gonna leave these here. I'll be back in, like, an hour. Okay. No, you don't want that? What don't I want? I don't even remember what I said anymore. Because we got the Pocket Sandman for replacement. I don't think he's doing any better, Free. And thank you for the care package, Thad. Hydrate, grab yourselves a sticky snack, take your meds if you need to, and stretch. Sack the Sandman? Ah, yes, sack the Sandman. I know a lot of people like chamomile tea. I do not like chamomile. Chamomile can get in the bin. It tastes horrible. I do not like it. I refuse to drink it. Sorry, not sorry. Pocket Sandman, just throw sand in your eyes? Oh, yeah, hard pass on that one. Hard pass on that one. Also, can you imagine trying to clean sand off glasses? No, thank you. They get scratched enough as it is. I don't need to make it worse. Matter. It would be really nice if I never have to come back in here again. I need all of your RNG, chat. I need all of your RNG. Please and thank you. Can we have a glitter equivalent? Ooh, but biodegradable glitter. Like it's made from seaweed. Praise RNGeebus? Yeah, RNGeebus. Or RNGeebus, depending on which part of the country or part of the globe you're on. The stand man as seen in JoJo. See, I know of JoJo. I've never watched any JoJo. I know a guy and his housemate do, but that one's never quite crossed my desk yet. WeBM dude. Same, I just know that one video. The JoJo pose, what? Yeah. I knew it had to be that one. I don't have a lot of it, but I can share my RNG. That's so sweet of you, Zap. Thank you. Oh, and another treat. Thank you, Sad. You guys trying to keep me hyper today? Because you're doing a good job. Gonna do an edit where it's just me emoting in Souls games. I love it. Love it. The only one I really need to get around to doing is my Core Up War Crimes. But that's a lot of Zelda to sift through when I just haven't had the motivation to do it. Okay, now I kind of want to do this with... Ooh, fish food flakes. Interesting. Seaweed glitter, Doc. Seaweed glitter and food coloring. Or rice paper and food coloring. I made glitter out of that too. Or food grade glitter paints and like seaweed or rice paper. You play Souls games? No, free play souls? Never. a lot of people to EP. If the Sandman is asleep, that's actually a good point, Bobbington. That's a good point. Maybe he was too EP to put up with all that shit. Do we need to send the Sandman like a coffee care bundle or something? Or a sleepy care bundle, maybe? Sandman's mount farming? This could also be true. Alright, he's almost dead. I need more monks. Druids were usually my farming turns, but I think we need a monk army. Nope. God damn it. Okay. On his Sandstone Drake. So I originally had, so remember when they started doing like the first like achievement squishes? I actually lost reputation. Like I physically lost like a full like level and a half on multiple, and like I had the pets and like the items that could only have only be unlocked with revered with those, and those weren't account bound back then. So I lost Calawak, I lost a good chunk of my Insane in the Membrane wrap grind, and I lost I think it was the Oracles at the time. And like I submitted a ticket and they couldn't do anything, but I also lost my Sandstone Drake. Like I lost my Vial of the Sands. Like I knew I had farmed it, like I did archaeology like a morpho, and it was just flat out gone. And so I googled for like a month straight. I'm like, am I misremembering? Like, am I thinking of it like an alternate timeline or something here? And guys, like, no, I remember you doing those. And you have the items to prove it. Like I had the Calawak fishing rod, and I had the Pengu pet, and I had, you know, 50 other things you could only get at the time, and they weren't account bound at that point yet. And Kiari was the only, like my rogue was the only one with that wrap, and it was just vanished. And I got so mad. Like the insane one was the worst of it all, because I had already done all the quests, and so I couldn't go back and redo the quest to get the wrap back. I had to sit there and kill pirates in gadgets like off the coast of Tanarus for a single reputation each. So yeah, that title absolutely deserves its moniker of the insane. Are people Sandman mounts? That's a really good question, Doc. Also, hi Mark, how you doing? Spinny spins? He does all the spinny spins. Alright, that's Tazavesh done. I guess we can go do Sanctum and Sepulture. Just woke up. I hope you had good sleep, because nobody in here did. We're all sleep deprived and chaotic. Welcome to the fun. We're talking about relaxation trebuchets and talking about sacking the Sandman because he's not doing his job, and all sorts of weird things today. Have to farm the Shadowlands raid still? Yeah, the Shadowlands ones are tricky for a lot of people because they haven't actually done any of the steps to unlock it. So those of us with skips have kind of been pretty good about trying to get people in. I threw hands with the Sandman on chat's behalf. Thank you, appreciate that, guy. Relaxation trebuchet. We haven't really worked out the kinks yet, Mog, but that is the general gist, yes. I don't know, chat came up with the idea. Take it up with them. Oh, keeping that. Don't care about all of that. Ruh-roh, instance limit warning. Oh no, time to go do something else for the meantime? Yeah, no. I don't know if my hunter can do Sepulture though. Oh, actually, you know what? You know what? We have a monk. I keep forgetting that I saved my monk for stream and I totally didn't use her. It's a kinky relaxation trebuchet. Yep, that sounds like us. Oh, okay then. Landing is tomorrow's problem? Yeah, what guide said. Let's go to the monk, because then we can go slap Tazavesh. And actually, I can go do Dragon Soul again real quick. Because Dragon Soul, and then Soul's fight won't take a million years, because Death Touch. Knew I deliberately kept my monk back for something and then completely forgot about her. Oops. And squirrels will drive Mack trucks and wear oversized trucker hats that say D's nuts across the front. Yes, yes, they do. How's Final Fantasy treating you at the moment, Mog? Are you doing tower or raids or what are we up to at the moment? I don't remember it being that long. Ayo. I actually don't even remember what that was in reference to. I actually really don't remember what that was in reference to. I know that it was something taken out of context, but I can't remember what it was exactly. What else have we got? My speedy fingers pull off some feats that should not be possible. Oh, that's about my my word limit while typing. But Maggie took that one out of context. The blood moon duration? Ah. You might be right. You might be right. Shane was a mistake. Shane was absolutely a mistake. There's some cute comics of him on Reddit, but like, he was not the best character to date in Stardew. Go home, streamer, but you're drunk. Yes. I don't remember what it was drunk about, but yes. I do admit I be Queen Cutie. See, Hannah, she finally admitted she's cute. That's a Panzer quote. I know that's a Panzer quote. Waiting for his ears to stop burning. Oh, load screen lag. Down we go. To Dragon Soul, to Dragon Soul. New toys. But oh, Pommy. I hope Pommy never changes. I love Maggie. Oh dear. I find it funny because some of these quotes aren't even me. It's chat. And 10 of 10 to approve. Oh, tree branch! Ah! Mythic. Mythic, heroic. What am I doing? Go. Helps if you put it on the right instance, Hannah. Or difficulty? I can't word today. If at first you don't succeed, die again. Ah, hey look, there's a duck quote. And yes, roguelikes, we love them. Just constant murder. Thank you for the treat. Let me find one that's not sour this time. Congrats on the catch. I think Bobbington's got the most success with catches so far. Come on, more Chuck. Pretty much dead anyway, buddy. Oh, right, the image is still skip. I'm like, what the heck is that? Was out to dinner with the fam and had a discussion. I realized my family has some fucking lore to it. Yeah, you could say that again. You could absolutely say that again. Kind of on a break from 14 at the moment, since my hand injuries. Ah, gotcha. Well, I hope your hands heal up nice and quick and smooth and with no problems. Soon Bobbington will be able to do it all. Hannah Elite 4 run. Ooh. I mean, I am a trainer inside. I'm a gym leader technically inside chat. Was it champ battle? No, I'm not current champ. I think Swiffles was current champ. Can you remember whether we're gym leaders or if we're like Elite Four equivalent? I think we're just gym leaders. Either way, I am Professor Hanamae, naturally. Pokemon Professor. It's a snom. And a little. Look at that little tongue go. I could make some quotes out of that, and I'm going to make the goblin brain behave. Because no. And Bobbington's just like, yep, sounds about right. Do. In. Yeah. I mean, you can't deny a good tongue. I mean, that is true. What that tongue do? Who said that? Bobbington's like, I mean, what? Did you hear that whisper? I don't know what you're talking about. Zoom. Oh yeah, and Wow really likes its tentacles. And bugs. Tentacles and bugs are very much a recurring theme. Why is it always bugs? Like, look at them. Look at all the tentacles. To be fair, we're fighting old gods, so, you know, there's always some tentacle party when the old gods are involved, but both can be neat. True. Especially when you get the pretty bugs, like the Karaji battle tanks. These guys. These were cool bugs. Ooh, and these bugs. I forget about these ones. Lots of bug mounts. I did, however, miss the ultramarine one. I will get that one day. Look at all the bugs. Bugs. Old God vs. Cuddlefish? Yes. Yeah, they're the remnants of the Black Empire. Like I said, squiggly squidges. They're fighting the dragons. Where's my portal, Caligos? I find it rude that I can't at least even mount here and sell stuff while I wait on the portal. Because he's slow. Oh, wait, but, I come with my own. Never mind, we're good. I can sell junk while I wait. Doing that. Do. Ba-doop. Making money. Should hand in that chat list too. Oh, never mind, because it's not complete. Oops. Ooh, actually, I should pick one up for my Nelf. She needs Valor Stones, like, badly. Because I forgot that you can buy the... Once you've hit your... whatever the IO is, there's that vendor near the timeways where you can buy goodie boxes for a random piece of gear. And those would have been helpful, like, 3 hours before I started trying to gear. Oops. And a boop. Hi, Higara. Nice to see you. It's not like I haven't seen you like 15 times this week. Gambling boxes? Yeah, it's RNG, unfortunately. Which I just needed pants. Pants was the one piece that I really needed, and I did indeed get the pants. But I also got a ton of other junk I didn't need. So I wasted Valor Stones, but like I really needed the pants, so it was kind of worth it, I guess. And we'll use Jeeves again while we wait on the RP. Make some money. Pants in prison? Pants belong on the floor. Their only good point is to drop like legendary loot. Let's be real. But unfortunately, my character still needed pants. And I was running around pantsless. I had pants on, I just had blue pants and we needed purple pants. But yes. Holy shit, where did my monk get all of these fucking... Why do I have 497 rune crests? Wait, what? What the fuck did that can't be accurate. That cannot be accurate. Holy shit, it is accurate. Where the fuck did they come from? I have questions. Was there, were we losing crests from something and we get like a hotfix on them back? Because there is no fucking way. My monk has 497 rune crests. 1100 gilded? Holy shit. Because I know I was spending them. Because, like, I'm at 662. And, like, I still have hero gear to upgrade. So there is no way I wasn't spending those. Where the fuck did those come from? I know I didn't have those when I swapped. Haven't had squat to spend on. But that's the thing is, my monk still has... Like, she's not capped out on crests. Like, at all. I definitely didn't have those before I swapped. They'll be doing content. I haven't touched my monk in, I don't know, like a month? Like, I don't know where the heck those came from. They were definitely not there when I swapped. Ollie has about 3k gilded? Damn, you've been hustling. Because I swapped back to my druid a hot minute ago now. Because little sister wanted to heal permanently, so I thought that me swapping characters would give her like that little bit of confidence boost, like I'm not sitting here waiting in the background kind of a thing. And so I swapped and we had to get my druid caught up. And we hadn't even hit like 2k the first time when I swapped. Like, I know I didn't have that many. Like, where did you come from? Because I'm like pretty good about spending my crests as soon as I have them. Which is why I'm sitting here wondering, like, did we get like shafted on crests somewhere and we got refunds somehow? I don't know. I'll take it. But I don't know where they came from. Because we definitely were not running that many mythics, that's for sure. Not our little casual group. Oh, could have been visions though, maybe. And then I just wasn't. There's no way. Was it? Maybe? I don't know. I have no clue. Can't remember anything like that. No? Okay. Maybe I did just forget. I mean, I have squirrels driving Mack trucks for a brain, so it wouldn't surprise me, but I'm curious. Very curious. Maybe visions? Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of is maybe it was visions. Because I was originally running my monk to get enough crests and then I swapped over to my druid once she was geared enough to go in herself. And so maybe in the swap I just wasn't paying attention before I swapped. And yes, I have changed again for a third time in like 2 months, but we're not talking about that. Doing delves? Yeah, I hadn't really done, no, because I would have been doing them for Vault. It feels really odd for me to have left a heap of them even before swapping though. That doesn't feel like something I would have done, though if I was excited about swapping back to the druid, I probably did space. 12B? 12B? Hello? Nope. I'm convinced it doesn't exist. That's 225 now. Well, I guess we're gonna go spend some crests real quick. Alright, what do we got? Hellfire, Rookma. Ooh, we can do Karazhan. Stinky freaking dragon soul. I got invincible quicker than I got experiment 12B. Make that one make sense. Actually, in fact, I even got freaking Mim's head quicker than I got Experiment 12B. Just feels like a really odd one because it's one of the most regular mounts that I have ever farmed for. And I've still never seen it drop. I know everybody else is like stuck on like the Blazing Drake, and I'm like, nope, it's Experiment for me. Crest options. Oh, not that one. Why do I not have the option to upgrade up? What? Wait, where's my gilded conversion? Excuse? Does she still have a piece? Is this why I'm sitting on so many of them? Did I just answer my own question? No, because everything's like hero or champ. Okay, I'm extra lost now. Because I'm like, I would have been converting them up if I could have, but I don't have the ability to? Wait, what? This makes no sense. Because, like, the option's not even there. I don't know. It's fine. I will figure that out tomorrow. Thank you for the plushie, Swiffles. Where to next? Let's go do Tazavesh, I guess, again. Or... Actually, no, fuck it. Let's go do Sepultura. I haven't done Sepultura today. Or Sanctum. We'll go do those two. And I can do the easier ones tomorrow. I also don't know why I'm running. I have wormholes. Wrong way. Wrong way. I know my directions, I swear. How are your mount drops going, by the way, Zap? Have you gotten anything good so far? Is the buff treating you well? How many are you at now, Smeg? Do-do-do-do. If I've gotten one mount? Ooh, which one did you get? And what's on your short list? Like, what's top of your list that you'd like to farm? The one from Underrot? Ooh, Cragmore! That's a good one. Nothing more since CG? Was it Panther or the Raptor? I think you got the Raptor, right, Smeg? I also now no longer have to do ZG. Yay! Panther? Ah, nice. Excellent. I wish I'd gotten Tony the Tiger back in the day, but I did miss that one, unfortunately. Raptor I got with current. Oh, so you're also a Swift Rosagi Raptor haver. Or the Armored, I mean. So I have the old ZG Raptor and I have the new ZG Raptor. Not really a collector, so I don't know what I want. That's fair. That's fair. I am a bit of a collector and I have far too many. I'll do enough collecting for the both of us. Like the Frosty Tiger? Yeah, he was orange. It was called the Swift Zulian. It's not even gonna let me show it because it's no longer in game. But yeah, he was an orange tiger, like the Frosty's tiger. I like the BFA ones, been farming a lot of mogs though. Some of the mogs are really good. That's definitely a good choice of time. You know what you want? All of the things. I do want all of the things. I'm not gonna have time for all of the things, but I do want all of the things. Do do do. What do we want? All of the things. When do we want them? As soon as feasibly possible. Come on, fellas. Spin, spin, spin. Go kill the big machine boy, because that's actually the boss. The boss is the door. Bossception. Okay. Hey, buddy. So for this one, I blessedly do have the skip, so we don't have to kill all the bosses anymore. Which is a small mercy. Some of them still take a little bit, but it's not so bad. At least for Sepultura and Sanctum, skip groups are pretty common. So if they are ones you want to farm, you can probably check out Group Finder, and there'll be plenty of people running it. Made a streamer friend the other day. Yuki was running Sepultura. I think she managed 103 runs before she logged out and didn't see a single jailer mount drop. And so I'm hoping her sanity is still intact next week when she starts again. So for this bit, people tend to break it. We're waiting for the NPCs to rock up. This guy is our little skip NPC. And if you kill these guys too fast, sometimes you can bug him out. He won't continue. He'll get stuck at the end and he can't skip. Do. Hey, fellas. Into a cuddle puddle. He's moving, cool. Oops, stinky ad break. We'll be back in a moment. Gonna miss too much at this point. Gotta clear our way to Anduin. Our espresso depresso boy. Oh no, Volvo! Sir? Come on. Mr. New Lich King guy. Can you get your booty up here? Ah, there he goes. Excellent. I got so worried then. Maybe that was what they fixed in the hotfix, was him not moving. Face Anduin. They did a really weird little one yesterday? It was really surprising. Or was it Friday? Might have actually been now Saturday. Either way, they did a hotfix, and I can't remember what they actually fixed, but where I think a lot of us were hoping it was Sepultura breaking. Hey, oh, it's junk. Hey, espresso depresso boy. RP. I also appreciate that the skips are warband bound. Or like account bound. So we don't have to do them on every single character. Oh, Anduin! I don't want to beef with you, but at the same time, I need to beef with you to get past. I feel bad for Anduin. I really do. I could not imagine being ordered to basically murder all your friends and not be able to do anything about it. No self-control, no free will, nothing. Just, here, murder everything you hold dear. Or attempt to, because I don't think he actually managed to commit too much murder, right? That is a part of the lore I am fuzzy on. See this? Beautiful, beautiful telegraphing. And then, like, nothing of the sort out of Blizzard for, like, 3 expansions. Still have that equipped. Do you mind, sir? Yay, welcome back from the ad break. Sorry about that. Twitch doesn't let us turn him off. Blasphemy? Keep your blasphemy to yourself, Anduin. I was gonna say, we should be able to get a death touch soon, right? And that did, like, nothing. Shenanigans. Come on, buddy. Almost dead. Ta-da! Alright. 1 down. 3 to go, technically. We'll take some free rep, though. Because, Shadowlands rep is one that I'm really bad about farming. So, this is helping quite a bit. Especially with it being, Warband bound now, which is very nice. No seed. Let's go do the one I hate the most first. If that makes sense to me. Toolbox? Yeah! Shadowlands had some really, really great aesthetics. Same with like their mugs and their mounts and stuff. They had a couple of really cool mechanics. Like protoform synthesis is one of my favorites. Like you can basically create mounts. Like the spider. So these are kind of like almost robotic. You would find these little things called Genesis boats and find some parts for each of the mounts, and then you kind of put them together and synthesize them into a usable mount. It introduced a lot of cool things. Again, I know it's a not highly beloved expansion, but like they had some really, really cool concepts and some really cool aesthetics. Shadowlands has more mounts than I think than any expansion so far. Yeah, that too. That too. I do not have all of them yet. I'm missing quite a few of the protoform synthesis mounts, but I did only sort of start doing those recently-ish. Which is why we started running Sepultura, actually. It wasn't even for the mount at the end, it was for the protoform synthesis part. One of the bosses that we can now skip. Before that boss room, there's a little lockbox. I had to figure out how to do it on a max level character without instantly killing the ads, which was a bit of a pain, but I got there in the end. We figured it out. So yeah. And then I think there's one more guy in here that drops another part I need for another mount. We've got like spiders and wasps and birds and like little wombats. I think there's a couple of like fox-like ones, some vulpines. I think I'm missing parts for that one though. I haven't been able to make it yet. These are another of our little teleporty boxes. Yeah, this direction. I really, really, really did love the aesthetics of Shadowlands more than anything. It's pretty. Oh yeah. Right, hold on. Kill which guy is it? You guys opens the door, right? Oh, hey, hi Mal'Ganis. Guess you guys are coming with me. Come on then. Into the cuddle puddle. honestly, the biggest thing about mounts is just being persistent. That's all you can really do. Is consistency and persistence. They'll drop eventually. It just, you know, depends on how much time you're willing to sink into it. There's a couple of mounts that are a little problematic for me because they mostly spawn in at opportune times. We'll get them one day. That being said, I was also the girl that woke up at like 2 AM to check on the storm rotation for the Dragonflight meta achievement mounts, or Tyven. I was 1 storm short and it happened to spawn at like 2 in the morning for me. I didn't deliberately like get up for it. It was just I was already awake, and so I'm like, well, while I'm already awake, I'll log on and check. And it happened to be the one exact storm I needed, and there was like 20 minutes remaining, so I hustled to try to get that one. The other one would be Time Loss, and the best time to get it is literally like straight after the server comes back up, but that's at ridiculous hours in the morning for me. I haven't ever actually attempted it. The best other option is putting a character on like a low pop server and just camping. But I haven't had the patience. I've done it like once or twice and I haven't done it again since. Thank you for the treat. Is that how I should camp Time Lost? Yes. Or again, Secret Finders Discord, but most of them reset lurk the spot. Yeah, reset lurk the spot. That's what most people advise. Because then it's most likely to actually be Time Lost and not the other dragon. I can't think of her name. That shares a spawn with the other one. Recently on the slope near the town, I think. Somewhere near there. Thank you for the care package. Hydrate, grab yourselves a sneaky snack, take your meds if you need to, and stretch. Oh, let's not fall off the end of this walkway again. I've seen many a person die by falling off the edge of that recently this week. Poor little squishies. Let's go. All right, Jayla. Are we gonna stop beefing today? Because that would be great. And honestly, especially when I'm mount farming outside of like events like this, I will try and like change it up a little bit. When the drops get a little bit stubborn, I will switch to something that I know is a little bit time sinky but a guarantee. Like for instance, yesterday we went and did classic for the green dragon. Oh. Thank you for the booty bitties. Or I'll like go in and get another protoform synthesis mount, or go work on some reps. Something that I know is gonna be a guarantee, and it kind of helps break up the monotony of like throwing yourself at a raid over and over again and not getting anything. So if you do find yourself getting a little burnt out, maybe switch it up a little bit, do something different, go for something you know you can get, and then come back to your farming. Save your sanity a little bit, you know. Thank you for the biddies. Appreciate it. I don't care if it's 69 biddies or 6 biddies. It's much appreciated, Bobbington. Come on, Jailer, you're almost dead, buddy. Down you go. Alright. Nope. Damn it! I was hopeful. I was hopeful. Let's go back to Orbis. There. Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. In my case, I'll probably work on delves and stuff a little bit this week to get my Nelf some gear. And then jump back into farming. Break it up a little bit. I know the kiddos want to do some more mythics, so we might end up hugging some more and I'll get her some gear that way. Because I mean at like 640-ish, I should be able to at least do some Lokis. And she is a boom chicken. Let's sell the junk. Slowly funding my armies of the Legion full mech. So if nothing else, we're at least making gold and we can at least buy another mount. Ooh, sausage bread? What's sausage bread? Like sausage in bread? Or is it like sausage patties crumbled up in bread? I'm curious. Either way, it sounds good. Oh, nope, that's not what I want. Where am I going? This way. Into the hole. Sail. Do. Oop. Does my panda have the thing? No. Did you though? Can I buy you the skippy thing? I'm gonna guess no. Positive at least one or two of my characters have skippy thing. I also hate that these aren't like a countdown. Soft dish buns with sausage in the middle, think hot dog but closed bun. Oh, so kind of like a sausage roll but with like fluffy buns. Because like sausage roll is pastry, it's not bread. Either way, that sounds good. Nam 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 nam. We'll see if the skippy thing works. Probably not on this character, but we're gonna give it a crack anyway. Sausage baps? Yam. Oh, I want sausage rolls. I have an itch for sausage McMuffins. I'm gonna make some homemade ones and meal prep them for the next fortnight, I think. It sounds really good. No, I don't have it. Okay, I'm gonna have to run the long way. Damn it. Actually. I can go this way though. Need someone to feed me before I bite someone's head off? Oh, definitely go get some food. No biting heads off. I don't have bail money, okay? Also, why don't we get really big wings like the angels? Why do we only get the little ones? We're like the champions of Azeroth how many times over? We should be able to have earned our freaking wings by now. Rolls for sausage, gonna need more dice. Ooh, I like that. Sausages. Have I really not brought my monk out to the mall? I guess not. Huh. Who was my main tune out here then? I know my druid was one, but who was my second one? Priest? I feel like it was my priest. It's a long run to the raid if you want the melt drop. Up. Ah, no! She has the fear thing. Okay, so my monk hasn't done like anything in the mall yet. Rip. A long way to the shops if you want a sausage roll. That's exactly the version that's floating around in my head. It's a long way to the shops if you want a sausage roll. And actually it is, because I don't have a car. It would take me forever to get up to like Coles or something for a sausage roll right now. like ghetto ones before. Like you make a sausage in the air fryer, get it up all nice and crispy, and then you roll it, like you smush, take the crust off a piece of white bread and like roll it up and smush it real good, and then roll that around your sausage. Like baste it with butter and then put it back in the air fryer. Actually pretty good. It's not that bad, but it's obviously not the same thing. But sometimes it hits the spot when you're craving something and you don't have it. Gotta make do. Upstairs. Do. It's always at the same spots too. I'll have a look in a minute. Thank you. Mythic 25. Alright, we're gonna run. I do not have the skip for this one, so we are gonna have to do the whole thing. Unless... Sepulture groups. Nope, none for Sanctum. Okay. Love the lighting heat? Oh yeah. Yeah, the like I said, Shadowlands had some of the most beautiful zone designs in the entire game, but it was the gameplay that killed it for everybody, unfortunately. Like, great concept, and just was not executed well. Which is the unfortunate bit. I have self-heals as a monk. What am I doing? Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Big spinny orby thing, and we want the stun fear immunity thing. I can word good, I swear. Shadowlands is the reason I stopped playing, and it's not going back again either. That's fair. I know Shadowlands was very much a no for a lot of people. Like I said, I skipped it. I'm not traumatized by it like a lot of people, so eh. Buddy, time for a permanent nap. Or at least until I get back into this raid again. Oh, that's not the button I wanted. Button. Can you tell I swapped classes recently? Because I've forgotten what all my stuff is. So put me down. That's rude. You're not a Jedi. You don't get to force choke me. When Blizzard released it, they said Shadowlands would be alt-friendly as well. Oof. Oof. Yeah, okay, I can see why that was a giant lie. Shadowlands alt-friendly. That's a riot. If I had the skip, we'd be taking that portal instead, but we don't. Not yet. That's okay. There's still another mountain here I need anyway, so we would have had to have come back for a boss. We're just gonna have to kill a couple of extras on the way. Also, another really cool floor design for you, Doc. Check these ones. Got your little skull imprints in these bits. Got, like, carries it on side. Big shiny metal bits. Big looming helmets looking down on the arena. Yeah, spooky looking, isn't it? Look at the skulls, they're screaming at you from the ground. You could almost think that they're like souls trapped in the floor. This one's got like big prison vibes, like deathy prison vibes. This place is huge. Like the little cracked rock detail? Yeah! The paving stones and everything. Obviously you got your view out. Do. Hello. Just don't be suspicious. You got your little soul cages. Keeper of Screams. Oh dear. Feeding souls to the thing inside. Lots of cages. Lots of chains. Lots of we're gonna murder you and lock you away forever kind of vibes. You buddy. Over here so I can kill you. God, are you gonna pull me off the edge? Hey, can't reach you from there. Buddy, I can't reach you from there. I need to kill these guys so I can get the boss too, which is the annoying bit. Alright, pets it is. That works. Little floating eyes. Oh, assassins! Okay. This way, fellas. Come join make a cuddle puddle. Make it a cuddle puddle. Oh, okay. So, why did you not join the cuddle puddle? They've got like dark wings. These guys. But like they're not pure black either. Look at all the colors in them. You can definitely tell the point when they hired new like armor designers, because we went from like the super muddy colors up to like the really bright, vibrant sort of stuff, and then we started getting, you know, more detail, and now we've started getting like 3D looking sets. I will say some of the old sets colors are leave something to be desired, that's for sure. Yeah, like a crow. Oh, the spin just reaches. Excellent. Get close to the circle, don't boot me out of the way. And now we get the big angry eye. We've pissed him off. He's coming for us. Hi, buddy. I see you. I have one friend on the left and one friend on the right to kill. Eye poking time? It is. Come here, bud. Back to the main attraction. Oh, we're gonna phase him? Okay. Come on, bud. Way. Get your friend. See if we can kill you guys together. Make it a cuddle puddle. The range is too short. My little stubby arms don't reach. Here we go. Come on, bud. Turn. Poke, poke, poke. Poke him in the eye. Poke, poke, poke. Poke him till he die. Do, 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 do. Down he goes. Like, even the cage on his around the eye is really trippy. It's all got all the inscriptions and... It's really painterly. Like, I like the style for a lot of this. It's not, like, super detailed. It's almost cartoony. It looks really cool. I have to kill him in here. Yeah. He no longer stalked you around. Oh! Okay. That's cool. Interesting. That's actually a really cool little tidbit. Check the spikes in the armor on these guys. They've got no legs, but holy heck does their armor look sweet. Ah! We were trying to admire your drip, sirs. Do you mind? Was the whole mechanic the whole progressively? Oh! Gotcha. Yeah, that would have freaking sucked. Around this way. Like physically kicking you out of the zone? Yeah, bugger that. Most of the time when we do skip runs, we end up running back, killing that guy, and then killing this upcoming boss, the 9, because it also has a mount. So most skip groups will go straight to Sylvanas and then come back. So really we're only missing a couple, like we're only doing a couple extra bosses by doing it the long way anyway. But honestly, it's free gold, so I'm not complaining. I'm a broke bean and I'm putting all my gold towards mounts anyway, so it's just adding into the mount fund. Plus mogs, which is also half the fun of the event, is you have a chance to get some of the rare ones. Yeah. Crunch. Do. Hi, Sylvanas. Look at that face. See, this set of Sylvanas's is what I want as a mog. I know we have the Dark Ranger set, but it's this set that I want. This one looks awesome. Bye. Leave me to get beaten up by your friends. Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Oh yeah, this is so much easier on a character where you actually have gear. Impractical shoulder spikes? Lots of impractical shoulder spikes in Blizzard. There's a running joke about the Mr. Blizzard shoulder armor designer guy. And all of the very impractical shoulder armor that we get. Absolutely glorious looking, but hella impractical. Nope, no mount. He tried. Oh. Elevator. Wouldn't want to be scared of heights and taking this elevator up, that's for sure. Like, that's the bottom of it. Like this big round. Oh, nope. It's gonna clip. It's not gonna let me show you. Interesting elevator design. Gonna run down this way. Blizzard's doing its part to stop inappropriate shoulder padding. Yes, it is. Instead, we pat the druids and the Volpira. Occasionally the shamans if they happen to be in fox form or wolf form. They just give us, you know, animal characters to pet instead. And hunter pets. You have to pet hunter pets. It's the rules. Actually, I made a friend. He would run around patting all of the Volpera he found while out in the world. And then he started, like, slash biting me. Oh, I actually have to kill you, damn it. Slash bite me. And that's how we became friends. Because he would stalk my characters and bite them. Oh, it's a strange relationship. But hey, I've started friendships in worse ways. Yeah, all the nums. And telling you it was his characters. I just get someone randomly bite me and I'm like, is it Bums? Yes, his character's name is Bums. And I'd look him up in Battle.net, like in my friends list, I'm like, yep, it's the Bums. And he'd always be like hidden while he did it. He was never like standing next to you. So you kind of had to like either slash target him to find out where he was, or like go on a little like hide and seek game to try and figure out where he's hiding. It's pretty cute. He does it to everybody. Do, do, do. Hello, fellas. I'm sorry. Did I not murder you enough the first time? It's a cool MMO thing too that people can just do a bit like that and make it their thing. Yeah, some people don't like RP. I had one guy get like very aggressive at me one day because like he was doing a thing like if you can find his character in the city, he'd give you gold. I happened to find him and you know I was in cat form, so I like roared at him or something, and he went on like this 20-minute rant about like furries and RPers and stuff, and I'm like, I was just having a bit of fun, buddy. It's not that serious. I was like, okay, sorry. I don't know who pissed in your Cheerios this morning, but okay. I think this place is next up for me too. Oh, good luck then, Smeg. Oh no, people. Yeah, a lot of people don't like the people aspect of MMOs. I like being social in MMOs. The problem is that some people ruin it for everybody. Actual door? Oh, no, I can't get across there. Never mind. Seeing things. Like, we've deliberately kept our mythic groups small and rather filtered because, unfortunately, we've had some bad experiences with people, and, like, when little sister started playing, we're like, we don't want to subject you to that. So she now has pretty much a little dedicated group, but then she started doing PvP, and then we're like, yeah, you're gonna get far worse in PvP than you did from our mythic groups, so, good luck. And then she decided to pug for mythics, and then discovered that she really likes the way our group does things, and we're like, we do it this way for a reason. We've known our fair share of shitty people, but we've met some gems. We have met some gems. Lots of gems. Like Ruben! I still don't know why Ruben hangs with us, but we love him. He's an adorable little crackhead goblin like me, and he definitely slums it down with our little casual guild. But he's always a freaking gem, and he's always a great bean to have around. How dare you play online as a cat? Can't you be a serious character like a magic elf wizard? Yeah, he's a cracker gob. Like, he's pretty much almost like me, but in dude form, and like, Ruben's Gen Z? He's a baby of our group. But he's a good egg. He spends all week doing mythics with his own guild and doing, like, progression raids, and then he's just like, hey, Ruben, we're short one. Want to come join us? Yeah, give me a minute. Okay. And then he hops, or we'll ping him while he's at work. He's like, hey, you gonna be home soon? Want to come to mythics? And he's like, I will let you know as soon as I'm home. Let me grab food. Thank you. He's a good bean. I still don't remember where I found Ruben, but I'm glad I did. He never fails to answer the ping. He doesn't. Ruben's a sweetie. He's so much fun, and like he never judges. He's always willing to teach. Sometimes we'll be like, hey Ruben, what's the best way to do this route? Because like obviously we do it differently from you know how you do it. But how do you do it? Can we like meet in the middle and learn something new here? Like, we are incredibly scrubbish compared to his groups, and he just never judges, never cares. He's just there for a good time. We're like, okay. High keys, the answer is large bulls. Fair. What do you consider a high key, though, Smeg? Like, what number is considered high keys? Because, like, we don't usually go... I don't think we went past 8s, to tell you the truth. We hit our 2k and then stopped. 15 pluses? Yeah, okay. So what Jinxie's doing? Yeah, no, bugger that. I think we did the same thing in Dragonflight. I think we hit our 2k and stopped because, like, little sister was still learning. Like, she was, like, needed to learn how to move her character new when she joined. So, like, the fact that she's now our mythic healer is phenomenal. Like, she took that challenge. She goes, yeah, I'm gonna heal. Oh, okay. And now she can't go back to a hunter. She says it's weird. Cats over alphas. Yes. That shit looks like putting your face in the fire and pretend it doesn't hurt. Yeah, yeah. mean, I'd be willing to try with the right group, but I'd have to have the right group to do it. Like, I couldn't imagine pugging it. And, like, I give Jinxie all of the freaking props in the world for pugging her keys. Like, it's wild. That girl does so freaking many, and she, like, her whole attitude and ethic and just determination inspires the fuck out of me. Like, whew. Like, color me impressed. Like, I think, like, younger me probably would have been down for it, but I probably would have done it to the point that I cried, and it probably would not have been healthy for me, which is half the reason we quit during... I think it was the tail end of Mr. Pandaria. I was double raiding with our guild and a friend's guild, and, like, I was really sick at the time, and I didn't know how to say no, or, like... I had no chill. It was bad. It was a full-time job for me, and it was not a great thing. So we quit, and it also didn't help that, like, people were also a big part of that problem. And then we tried again in Legion. Similar thing, it wasn't fun anymore because people were ruining it. People couldn't keep their shitty misogynistic or sexist shit to themselves, and, like, do you have to ruin it all? And, like, I hadn't really developed a skin yet at that point, and I was incredibly oversensitive, and it did not help my stress levels. I will tell you that. It didn't go great. Like, we stopped, and then brother was all like, hey, come back for Dragonflight, and guys like, we'll do it, but we're keeping guild incredibly small. It'll just be family. And so far, that's been the chillest idea I think we've ever had guild-wise. Yeah, people. Precisely. Like, it got to the point I was banned from talking in voice chat because dudes couldn't keep creepy-ass comments to themselves. The second they heard a girl, it was that stereotype, you know, girl. It was bad. It was really, really bad. And this would have been early Cataclysm. I actually left, like, a top rating guild because of the sexism. Like, there were 3 of us women in the guild, and they bullied all 3 of us out. Like, it was not fun. And so when, you know, Guy mentioned that little sister wanted to join, I'm like, nope, I'm gonna do whatever I have to make sure she doesn't deal with the same experience I did. No, I don't want that for her. And so far, it's been pretty good. So far, it's been pretty good. We do have our lovely little guild group, which is all just family and friends. But everyone's pretty well vetted, and everyone's been pretty damn good. Yeah. People. Hey, Hannah. Tiny pee-pee? Not that I like that as an insult, because, like, but, like, there's that study that the most toxic players also tend to be the worst players. I was seeing things lately about how early Star Trek fandom was mostly women. Yes, and Star Trek was saved by Lucille Ball. So the lady that did the I Love Lucy show, she saved Star Trek, single-handedly. Saved Star Trek. The same with, like, people tried to argue that women weren't, Star Wars fans. And yet some of the earliest Star Wars cosplayers were women, and there was she would have been a teenager at the time. Back before, you know, the internet and before we had, like, affordable cameras, she clearly went and saw one of the Star Wars movies repeatedly with her little notebook and her sketch pad so she could take detailed drawings of those outfits to cosplay. Like, there's always been women in nerd spaces. Always. Like, even Gary Gygax, the creator of D&D, used his own daughter as a playtester. But then also turned around and told her that women didn't belong in D&D, so, like, We've always been there, and we've always been told, hey, this isn't for you, but without women, I hate to say it, a lot of the gaming spaces wouldn't, a lot of nerd spaces wouldn't have made it to where they have. And it's silly. Like, dudes are going, oh, I want a gamer girlfriend, but then smack talk girls in video games. Like, is that really how you think you're gonna get a girlfriend? I love our little crew. We crushed the normal raid. We hit RIO. Oats 1 and 2 hit 1800, pushing 1900 in PvP. Yeah, they're hoping to get Gladiator, I think Oats 1 was saying today. And I know he's trying to get some titles on multiple characters, so like power to him. Because they asked if we were going to do dungeons today, and I said you were out sick and we didn't have brother. And then I'm like, this is a good time for like mounts and stuff. And or PvP, because you know they do a lot of PvP as well. So I like that they have a little bit of extra time to do their side stuff. But like we're not sweaty. We're really not. We want to get our things done. That's enough. Like, I've seen a revolving, opinion on Reddit lately that if you haven't got 3k IO, then you're not trying hard enough, and that all good players should have at least 3k, and I'm like, not everybody wants to go that far, though. Nobody needs to go that far, though. Dalton will probably do a new addition to our crew here soon. I figured. Especially with, you know, Oats 1 and 2 moving. And like we could absolutely like rotate a DPS in like we have been when we have a full crew. And I mean, he could definitely fit in spots when Draz isn't home. I know he's not on a lot. But like I'm happy to rotate in if needed if we end up with too many DPS one day. I know we've done that a couple of times. Ah! Can I make it in time? Yes. Beautiful. This one. Ooh, spinny floor? Yeah, spinny floor. Yes! No! Can I reach? Can I reach? Yes! Close enough. I'm too slow! Aha! Like the Hamilton staging? Yeah, like the Hamilton staging. My thoughts as well? Excellent. I'm glad we're on the same page there. We tend to be a lot, but... yeah. Like I said, Blizzard's definitely come up with some amazing designs. Some are amazing and some are very hit miss. Which I can't really fault them for. Like, not every thought and design is going to be a hit. Ah! Rude. Fine. Come on, I was right there. Oh. Yes, you can force them, but I feel like it slows them down doing it this way. Buttons. Here's my buttons. This boss was a bastard when current. I could imagine. I feel like this one definitely was not a fan favorite. Same with Sylvanas. I can understand why everybody hates the Sylvanas fight, because even now, that is just... it's a butt. Like, she's just standing around shooting at you for so... like, that had to have been the biggest heal check on the planet, right? Like, the poor healers during Sylvanas's fight. To be honest, I don't want to climb to 3k. That shit'll burn me out. Yeah. And I mean, we don't need to. Like, 2k is just fine. Get our first little shiny mount and then spend the rest of the season doing other things. I'm okay with that. Like, I would rather people enjoy what they're doing. And like, if anybody does want 3k, they can go pug their extra KIO. Like, nothing's stopping them from completing the content. It just might not have a group to do it. Thank you for the care package, Thad. Hydrate, sneaky snacks, take your meds if you need to, and stretch. We'll finish this one and then probably raid out ourselves. Sylvanas might go a smidge over, but that's fine. Does this fight Kel'Thuzad and then up to Sylvanas, I believe? Have my orders right. You'd think with the amount of times I've been in here this week that I would know it off the top of my head by now, but I do not. Brain go Bert. It's also interesting seeing like one of the Guardians from Zereth Mortis in here. Like, what are you guys doing here? The 3k is a mix of 12s, 13s in time, roughly. Yeah, I think that's a little above our group's capabilities at the moment. We have a couple of players that aren't quite there on the multitasking yet. Like, survivability is still a big problem. Yeah. It's most definitely just something that they need time and practice for, which is fine. Like, again, Guy and I have almost 20 years of experience. They're, at least half our group are a lot newer. And little sister doesn't do the best with too much going on at the moment. So, like, we're trying to keep it in her happy comfort zone because we don't want her to hate the game. 12s, it can at times be easier than 10 since you lose the carrot stick mechanics. Yeah. Like, I have no doubt that as, like, she gets practice, we'll get into harder content. I would have liked to have gotten, say, like, ahead of the curve or cutting edge, but that's probably outside our reach unless I want to pug, and I don't particularly feel like pugging. And I'm not one for buying runs. I know a lot of people do it near the end of season, and it's just not my style. I would rather earn that achievement than just buy it. Like, it could just wait. I don't really care. I'm a little sad I missed out on the really cool colored Feywilding or Wilderling from Dragonflight. But like, I have no doubt we'll get similar colored ones eventually. Oats 1 and 2 have only done PvE on and off for about a year. Yeah, exactly. Because Oats 1 only did PvP, really, until he joined us. And like I said, little sister is completely new to video games, like, needed help learning how to move her character and open her bags, kind of new. And like, she doesn't really play much else, so yeah. You need to piss off with the limited mounts. Agreed. Some of those are really cool, and I would like to earn some of them, but we can't. Like, even the majority of, like, mount collectors and things were like, we don't care if, you know, there's other ways for people to get things. It doesn't take prestige away from the rest of us. We still aren't ours, so, like, what's it matter? Let people get the shinies? Maybe, like, maybe not, like, in the current expansion, but, like, later down the track. Yeah, usually years later too. Exactly. Like, there was some douchebag that created a weak aura that auto laughs at people who got any of, like, the big rare mounts during the bounty event, and I'm like, that's dumb, because there are some of us that have put hundreds, if not thousands of hours into our mounts, and we still didn't get... Like, do you not know how RNG works? Like, you can put in the work and put in the time and still be unlucky. That is how statistics works. So, like, being an asshole about it isn't actually doing anything other than proving how much of a dumbass you are. So now I kind of wish there was an add-on that blocked anybody that installed that weak aura. Because it's just douchey. So, like, I will have it auto laugh at anybody that has a fake mount. Like, wow. Ridiculous. Like, for instance, you know, Brother farmed Headless Horseman religiously every year for years, including the years that Guy and I had taken breaks. He still hasn't gotten it. The first year we're back, we both get it in the same day. Does that mean he didn't put in the work and that his mount would be quote-unquote fake? No. Like, RNG is just wild. I'd have no issue deleting that person's account. Yeah, absolute freaking turd. And I hate to say it, he got rightfully dragged on Reddit, because, like, that behavior was just bullshit. Like, tell me you don't understand the spirit of the game without telling me you don't understand the spirit of the game. He's always been super heavy PvP, and he pugged mythic content as a DPS previously. He really tried to work on his mechanic avoidance after he started running with us. I did notice that. And, like, that was a big problem with little sister too, because obviously she's trying to learn how to move and trying to get, like, timing and trying to develop raid awareness, and that's something that's really hard to develop quickly. Like, it takes time and practice. And, like, I really hate, like, the the get good mentality. I'm like, yes, getting better is the goal, but like getting better takes time and practice and education and sometimes some research and sometimes trying and trying and trying and trying and trying again until it finally clicks. People aren't going to be magically good overnight. None of us are. I absolutely suck at PvP. I sucked at first-person shooters. Absolutely horrendous at them. My aim was worse than a toddler trying to aim in the toilet. Like, it was bad. And yet now, after many, many years of practice and trying to get better, and I hate to say it, mostly practicing with single-player games, because let's be real, trying to do that on multiplayer games is a nightmare. You know, surprise, surprise, I actually got better at it. But, like, the people that abuse me in the process, I'm like, you're not making me want to learn. You're not making me want to improve. Like, you catch more flies with honey than vinegar, guys. Educate people. Like, WoW has a lot of content, and I hate to say it, not a lot of the information is in-game. As a veteran, I know that most of our information will come from Wowhead. Wowhead is our go-to. For those that remember, it used to be Thoughtbot. Just to show my age there. But a lot of the newbies who come from games where they are used to getting information handed to them in the game, it's confusing because they're like, well, we don't know how to do this. The game isn't telling us how to do it. And so they need a little guidance. But people are just like, we'll go research. Okay, but if you search this one thing on WoW, you're going to get 50,000 different articles. And actually, at the moment, even worse, you're going to get freaking Gemini pop-ups, which is even worse. Like, name an MP shooter game, I'll guarantee it has a cheater program. Actually, here you go, Speg. Sad wanted me to come play Fortnite with him the other day. I booted up Fortnite for the first time ever while he was streaming. Went into a battle royale to learn the controls, and won. I've literally never played Fortnite before. I did play competitive Overwatch for a while, but I was having issues with my internet, so I ended up quitting that because I didn't want to get punished or like let down my team for my DCs. That was a bit of a dumpster fire at times, but also wasn't the worst. It was what led me to change my battle tag name because I did have a feminine one and I ended up having to change that because of comments. And now that's a little bit more ambiguous, people tend to leave me alone. Fortnite starts you against the bots, cleverly eases you in. Oh, wait, really? Even if you jump straight into a proper battle royale, it's still bots? Huh. Okay, I feel less accomplished now. No wonder it was so freaking easy then. So I was like, okay. No, that's fine. Better to ruin the illusion now. That's actually kind of clever, though. Huh. Interesting. Really interesting, actually. Because it's not like... Because, you know, obviously there are games where you can choose to... Oh, shit! Dale! Where you can choose to queue against bots. But I didn't realize that they actually sneakily put you in from, like, the get-go. That's kind of nifty. Is it like a certain percentage bots, or is it like entirely bots? OTOH, OT. Hannah could be our Skynet war leader when the time comes? Oh no! To be fair, not much difference between bots and regular players in Fortnite. I mean, play whatever makes you happy. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. I did like our little strategy of sending Pyrenees in as bait while Sad and I sat in the back line sniping. And like people just stop and stand still and you're like, oh buddy. Oh buddy, I have a sniper rifle and you're on the other side of that river for me. You are not gonna fight. You're not gonna win this fight. You're absolutely not gonna win this fight. Oh. Yo. You've seen it with other people jumping in after a long time or new? Ah, I thought that's cool. That's good information to have. I appreciate it. I will say, like, their UI and like the whole the first big page you see when you open everything up is an absolute shamble, and every part of me that's in UI design and art design and everything absolutely hates it with a fiery passion because it is so busy and it's so difficult to find what you're actually looking for. Like, it is not clear at all. And I hate to say it, whoever designed that menu deserves to be fired. Like, please, please make it better. I've played a few shooty games and normally sit and sort of snipe people, but I'd use anything but a sniper. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Actually, one of my favorite like snipers in games is Gaming Grandpa, the guy that used to actually be a veteran sniper. He started playing games. Everybody accuses him of cheating, and he's just like, nah, I just know how this works. And honestly, he's an absolute hoot. Him and Tactical Grandma. Tactical Grandma is awesome as well. Used to snipe with a pistol in Halo 1 and 3. You would. You would. Okay, note to self, no rolling on platforms. Monk rolls banned. No rolls. No mobility, no touchy. Don't do it. Yeah, frack your little wave, Sylvanas. Oh no, that would still hit me. Rude. Now we could roll. Pistols tend to be neat in shooty games. They do. I will admit I'm an assault rifle, sniper rifle, occasionally shotgun. No, not the stinky ad. Sorry about the stinky ad. Kinda a person. Speaking of finding cool things, I played the cat finding game. Oh, yes! You checked out Gems Games! I'm so glad you like them. They're adorable. Deja Vu is their newest one, and that's the one that I've been playing lately. Toast Track and older. I was older shooty bang streamer I follow. Ooh. My sister was the person who'd run around with a knife stabbing everyone. I mean, that works. That works. Definitely throws people off their game. Oop. Hi, Sylvanas. My brothers played on the MGL Halo circuit, so playing with them in the squads was a rough experience. Yeah, I bet. They had the old martini on stream, have older tunes that just generally don't get flustered by the in-game nonsense. Nice! The other one I like is Gaming Grandma. She's a WoW player. And then there was also... I think she went by Grandma Shirley. She was the Skyrim player, older lady. Like, had to be like 70 plus. Absolute sweetheart. Same as Gaming Grandma, sorry. They're both absolute sweeties. And like, that's gonna be all of us when we get old. Old and playing our games. Gonna be amazing. Sylvanas. Stay still, lady. Targeting me, poor lady. What did I ever do to you, Sylvanas? Olden playing Shadowlands Classic for our Sparkle Sylv. Oh my god. Sparkle Sylv. Oop, there she goes. That wasn't my aim, but that worked. I don't know what I did. I wasn't even near her and she died. Whee! Never been on this side of the loot box before. Nope. But we got the bar again on any character but my hunter. I think that's like my... I have 2 now. I think I've sold a couple though. Pet. Rescue bow. Do you still need it, Smeg? Because like, I'd give it to you if I could. I think it's just the curse of the bow that everybody's getting it on every character but the one they can use it on. My warrior got it. Boo! Alright. Well, back to town we go. Well, no mounts, but we tried. We tried. Got another druid to add to the farming party. And I do still have another monk I can run through Tazavash. And this one. So there'll be 2 quicker Tazavash runs that I will probably do tomorrow off stream. On Painsmith at the moment. Ooh, I wish you all the luck, Smeg. Let me dig through my pockets and give you the rest of my my luck. Alrighty guys, well thank you so much for hanging out with me again. Well, we got some more mounts. No success, but that's not gonna stop me. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your weekend, whatever you get up to. For those that are mount farming, I wish you all the best RNG. May the mount drops be ever in your favor. As a reminder, if you're new and lurking and you don't know what I'm talking about, there is a link there for our collector's bounty. And also don't forget to pop over to Cataclysm Classic and complete the monk starter area in Pandaria to get yourself the Shao House Sage Serpent mount in retail. So complete the start area, get yourself to Org, and then when you look back over to retail, you have the pretty green Sparkle Dragon. So especially if you need a little bit of break from the frustrating mount runs and nothing dropping, go jump over to Classic for a hot minute. It is included in your subscription. You do not need to pay anything extra to go play Classic. Specifically, Classic Cataclysm is the version you want. But yeah. Thank you. Have a great week. Thank you so much, Doc. You too. Let me see who's on for us to go share the love with. Actually, here's a perfect one. The streamer who there's a lovely streamer I met the other day. Her name is Yuki Okami-sama. She has been doing Subculture skip runs all week since the buff started, and I actually joined quite a few of her groups the other day. She's also a Silica sibling, and she is also on Mount Grind Hell Day 5, trying at the Lifebinder's Handmaiden from Dragon Soul. So let's go give Yuki some love. She's kind of got crackhead goblin vibes like me, so you'll probably like her as well. She's a sweetie from what I've seen so far. So let's go make a new friend. VODs will be up tomorrow as per usual. I'll be back next weekend. Much love, stay safe, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and have fun. Bye, beautiful beans.